We are coming from Fortress Melbourne, a massive gaming bar for the Catan State Championships. I'm here with Hayley. Can you tell me a little bit about what's happening today?
Yeah, so upstairs in our Alienware arena, we've got players of all skill levels coming together to battle it out to be the number one in the state. And then the winner from that goes on to the Nationals in Canberra later this year.
Can you tell us a little bit about the structure of the tournament today? How many games are people playing?
Yeah, so the way our tournament is structured is in 2 rounds with a preliminary and the final. The preliminary consists of 2 games, and then the top 4 scoring players will then move on to the final. The winner of that then has a shot at becoming the national champion at the National Championship in Canberra. And then the winner of that then moves on to the World Championship in Malta, which is in November this year.
So we could see a player here compete, potentially compete on the world stage, which is pretty exciting.
Yes, absolutely. And especially for these players who've never played before, there's this huge alluring chance to play on the world stage in the World Championships, but then there's also spot prizes and stuff. So people who aren't looking to qualify for the Nationals or the Worlds, they can still have fun, win other prizes in different ways.
Well, I mean, worst case, you're playing 2 games of Catan, so that's not the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Now, the tournament's being streamed from Fortress today. Can you tell us a little bit about why you wanted to stream and maybe why that's important?
Yeah, so with these board game communities, including Catan, a lot of it tends to be offline, and there's not too many channels outside of in-person where people can interact. By having it up on a live stream, it's a great way for the community to sort of bunch up together and interact with each other, whereas previously they might be searching up things on YouTube or listening to podcasts, which is a one-way communication. Having a live stream element is sort of one way that we can help bridge that gap.
Can you tell me a little bit about sort of how many people are here and sort of, they're like from a big board gaming background or some hardcore sort of Catan players, or is it a bit of a mix?
Yeah, so we've got lots of people who've entered today. It's a huge mix of where people are from. Some people who have sort of played Catan maybe once or twice at home with their friends, and they just want to come and celebrate the game. Other people have played a little bit more and they want to sort of challenge themselves to try and prove that they're the number one.
Yeah, it's sort of really great mix of between casual and competitive. Do you sort of, if someone is coming in, what's the difference between someone, playing with some friends at home to then jumping into, the 72-person tournament like the one that's here today?
Gameplay wise, there's actually little to no difference, and that's sort of the beauty of a game like Catan. It's very accessible to people, and that's sort of one of the reasons why we love being able to have a tournament like this. Coming out to a tournament like this is a great chance to sort of mingle with other people who are fans of Catan, make new friends along the way, and just have fun in a new environment.
While also being completely cutthroat while you're trading between...
Yes, There's nothing better than hard negotiating with strangers.
Now, Fortress obviously embraces video games and esports. Do you see a sort of link between esports and some competitive board gaming?
The good thing about esports and competitive board gaming is those 2 things are not mutually exclusive. Especially with regards to board games, it's very unlikely that someone has never played a board game before in their life. And something like this venue is a great way to sort of introduce people to the other things. Someone might come here for esports, but then there's always a chance of them finding out and being interested in the board game side as well, and vice versa. Our whole ethos is we want to ignite the spirit of gaming, and that can mean so many different things to so many different people. There's no sort of strict definition of what it means to be a board gamer or an esports fan. Everyone can be sort of fans of something, like to dabble in one thing or the other, and yeah, we're seeing a lot of that here.
Now, Fortress also has a board game library that people can play. Is there anything that you think people should really check out, the games that they have downstairs something you really like?
Yeah, we are often getting new games into our library, and we also take community requests. The ones that I love gear towards like party and casual games, and that's especially great for people who come to our tavern themed restaurant for dinner and they're just looking for something light and fun for them, I'd recommend something like Secret Hitler. Very nice casual game.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing all the Catan action here at Fortress today. Thank you.
Thank you.